Good, thank you.
So how did you get involved with Lambda Legal?
Well, I have actually been a little bit in touch with them over the past few years. They've known me as like an out actor for a long time, and I've been in like different places in Canada for a long time. So this is the first time I've actually had the opportunity to come and just show my like general support of such an awesome organization. And you know, it's really exciting because obviously we have legal gay marriage, and that's very important, but I'm so glad that that's done so that we can focus on the rights of other members of the community that, you know, haven't had as many people that have been backing them, just because marriage was, you know, a really big priority in general. And so I'm excited to be working towards, like, you know, rights for trans people and trans women of color in particular, which is a really big deal to me. And so I'm excited to see the next steps of, you know, what we're able to accomplish as a big community of advocates and members of the actual community.
And what advice would you give to people at home that want to inspire some change? What outlets can they look to?
I'm a proponent of making sure that you're living your life the way that you want to demonstrate to other people. So, and it sounds silly, but like going home at Christmas time or going home for Thanksgiving and, you know, hearing, you know, maybe members of your family or friends talking about things that might not be in line with your beliefs, I think it's really important to speak up and not to necessarily have like a big argument or debate about it, but to let your voice be heard, because I think that the more people know that there is a community of people that are advocating for the LGBTQIA community, it makes it normal. And obviously we know that we're normal, but a lot of people outside the community see us as an other. So I think just talking about it and being vocal about, you know, what our beliefs are and what we stand for, I think that's like the first step of activism. And then obviously there's like a lot of amazing organizations that you can find online to either give financial support to or to volunteer at. But I feel like the first step is to feel comfortable with your own self and your own beliefs and share that to, you know, the people around you that might not be in line with those ideas.
And what inspires you?
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is corny, but I think she's my wife now, but we've been together for 10 years, and her name is Claire, and she's really inspiring to me because she was the person that I was with when I started, you know, to get a little bit more work in the industry and started to be more visible. And so I had already been with her, and it never even occurred to me to not be out because I was so proud of this relationship that we built together, and so I wanted to celebrate it. And I feel really lucky to have had her in my life at such an early point where, you know, not being out, not that being out is for everybody. I definitely feel like, you know, there's a place and a time and it's not for everybody, but it was for me, and I think it was for me because, you know, we loved each other so much, and it was, you know, how can you say no to love when it's so real and healthy and awesome? And so I'd say she's probably one of my biggest inspirations.
I hope she's here tonight to see you.
She's not here. She dropped me and my friend off, though, which is nice. And actually, June is our 10-year anniversary, so it's kind of exciting. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And then, how would you like to see Hollywood kind of embrace the LGBT community? Like, how much time do we have, right? But what steps would you like to see in films, TV, music, the media in general?
Yeah, there's so many opportunities, you know, where Hollywood could be doing better. I think one really big one would be to tell stories of, you know, diverse experiences, whether gender, sexuality, or whatever, or even ability, like physical ability, to tell those stories and not promote them as a story about gay people or a story about a trans person, because I mean, pretty much everything in media is about a universal theme, you know, something that anybody in any place can probably have some kind of understanding of. And so I wish that they would stop kind of making it this specialized, you know, idea that, you know, these lives are different and they need to be told a certain way, and just they're just people. And again, I feel like that kind of normalizes our experiences to people outside of the community, and I think that's really important, in addition to a world of, you know, other things that they could be doing. But that's what I would like to see more of.